So we're here for a severe weather STEAM update from Emergencies National Weather the local national resource. So the serious storm has been canceled over Marin County. As the storms were prompted warning, weakened below zero limits and no longer pose an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. Watch and watch remains effective until 10 p.m. Central Time for a portion of South Central Minnesota. So maybe no severe with the storms. It might be just special weather statement only territory. Like special weather statement is winds below 60 mile wind gusts. Then max sustained wind speed is under 60 miles an hour. That is a special weather statement where it's 59 miles an hour or under. In hail, if it's based on wind only, it has to be 59 miles an hour or under. Or if it's based on hail, it has to be under quarter size. And if one of them is above 60 miles an hour, if the winds are above 60 miles an hour, but the hail isn't, they're still gonna mention there's a hail threat. And if there's the hail is the inlet, if hail is the biggest threat, they might not mention winds. But if there is winds, say 50 mile an hour wind gusts, they'll mention the wind gusts 50 miles an hour. But if there's really no wind whatsoever, maybe 20 mile an hour wind gusts, they're not going to mention it then. So there is it. There you have it. That's really the only warning we have right now. The only special weather thing we have right now. Severe weather statement. If there's any more, till 10 p.m. when the severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings, if there's any more before they expire, before that expires. Otherwise, I'm not going to mention any more, but I do not think there's going to be any more other than special weather statements. But I cannot view special weather statements on that site. Special weather statements. Because it's not fixed yet. This is kind of glitched out though. On their end. So they may, or maybe either, could be their powers though too in their quadruple page. Maybe their powers, maybe their search system is on. But yeah, either way, if there are any more, I'll let you know. I don't believe there will be any more, and I believe just that the severe thunderstorm warnings will end for the night, and the tornado warning. The tornado warnings, that will be done for the night. It should be done for the night for my National Weather Service area. Because everything is in like southeast Minnesota, which is part of the La Crosse National Weather Transmitter. And I believe a bunch of that's going to be in southeast Minnesota. In like the Rochester area, which is like the La Crosse National Weather Service Transmitter. And then there's going to be a bunch there. There might be some in like Wisconsin, but it's going to be like west central Wisconsin. That's not going to be the the Twin Cities metro area. It's going to be like the central part of west central Wisconsin. It's going to be like maybe west Wisconsin, maybe like the southern part of west central Wisconsin. Maybe might be like that. But I don't see any reason to believe though that for my National Resource area that the severe storms will be in play. Maybe a special weather statement. If I could get special weather statements, but I can't on the other side right now. But maybe it's just down for the night. But yeah, that's it for right now. And I probably won't even mention them, honestly. I might just come back and check, but on that. But honestly, I don't see any more happening. I just see it just going off, and they're just gonna let that tornado watch expire for the counties that don't need it, or let that tornado watch expire. And then for the counties that have a tornado watch and are actually still having like severe thunderstorms and radar indicator rotation. They're going to keep the tornado watch going, and they're going to extend it. But I don't see them. For my National Disaster Twin Cities chance in this area, I don't see them extending it. And I don't see them expiring it. Haven't expired early. I just see them letting it go till 10 p.m. Especially then for my area, and especially then because there's parts in the national in the storm that still need it,